Alright, so have you ever had someone close to you pass? And if so, who was it?
Yeah, a couple years ago, it was 2 years ago, my grandpa died. Um, I was getting closer to him, like, right before he died. I wasn't always close to him, so I guess that made it harder. He also passed when we weren't expecting it to happen.
And what were your initial thoughts about it? When was it shock at first?
Yeah, it happened during finals week in high school, and, like, the whole week I couldn't really believe that it actually happened. The whole family was just shocked, and it didn't really set in until the funeral.
So I guess that probably affected finals week pretty bad, didn't it?
Yeah, I didn't really care about my grades that week like I should have. I still pushed through and did decent, but the whole time I was just thinking about it every day.
So how did that person impact your life, like the way he did? How'd your grandpa impact your life so much?
I guess the way he raised my father to be a strong person. He was very. He spoke his mind, and people thought that was kind of rude, but at the same time, at least he wasn't bullcrapping you, and I think that's important in life, just to really show exactly how you feel about things and not sugarcoat it, and also showed up to work every day, and he was really good, hard worker. So those are some of the things that I took away from him.
Okay. Describe the best memory you have, or that you can remember, I guess, with your grandpa.
Probably every Christmas, I would go up there for Christmas Eve, and
Up where?
in Michigan.
Okay.
He lived in Michigan, in Pontiac. He lived on a lake, and we'd go up there and have dinner with him and the family, open up gifts and stuff. And it was just a fun time to be around the whole family. And we'd always go out on the lake and just chill and talk.
How often do you think about your grandpa?
Since he died like 2 years ago, I thought about him more right after he died.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been getting better. Like I still think about him from time to time, but not as much as I used to.
Okay. What do you do, I guess, to take your mind off of, like whenever he comes in, like whenever you think about him or whenever he comes into your mind?
Just knowing that he's in a better place now, and that he's finally at peace. I guess that's the way I look at it, and also like just to talk about those thoughts with my dad,
Mm-hmm.
since he was really close to him too. So just talking it out with family and not letting it like hold inside of you.
Right. What would you tell your grandpa if they were here? Like if you could see them now, what would you say to them?
I'd probably say thank you for being so loving to me. And right before he passed, he told me that he wanted to take me on a fishing trip.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the last thing he wanted to do before he died, and it didn't work out that way. But I would tell him that I'd love to go on that trip someday.
Right. Did you guys fish a lot together, or how often?
Well, when we went to his lake, we fished. Like he taught me some things, but it wasn't like big fishing trips like we were going to go on. So it was kind of like a new idea.
Mm-hmm. how much, or explain what you would tell someone who has lost a person very close to them, like just to help them out through something like that.
I would tell them to know that they're in a better place, and even though that still can be hard, like right when they first die, make sure you talk about it with people, because if you hold it inside, it can really, I guess, destroy your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Also, to just do things, like continue to do things that you love to get your mind off of it and just keep moving forward.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate the interview.
Yep.